Friends, hello, welcome to this week's Member Monday from the desert. Sunrise time. I am kind of having my last little photo walk with the SL, the Leica. I threw a random neck strap on it that I forgot I had in the drawer, and I'm glad I did, because it makes it easier to hike when I have a neck strap on my camera. And yeah, you don't notice the weight so much. For me, I don't notice the weight so much when I'm not just carrying it around without any sort of, helper apparatus. But okay, so I'm out here. I'm really sad to send this thing back tomorrow because I'm actually really enjoying it. There's something about using the camera that's different, and the photos are great. There's certainly drawbacks to this camera when comparing it to, say, the D810. There's certainly advantages to this camera when comparing it to my other cameras, but I do truly enjoy it. So, I mean, I'm hard-pressed to find a camera that I don't enjoy using, but I guess I should say that I particularly enjoy using this. Anyway, I'm actually going to stop because the sun's going to come up soon, and I need to concentrate on talking to you before it pokes out behind those clouds and gets all harsh and ugly before, yeah. Anyway, I feel a little scatterbrained this morning because, I got up and I got out, and I just don't think my coffee kicked in yet or something. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about what I am going to be working on this week and what you all will see from those things that I'm working on. So, okay. What am I working on? First of all, I am kind of half working on the review of this thing. This is the backpack mount for what I'm using right now, which is the Remoview K1 gimbal camera. I think I mentioned to some of you that I killed my first K1, and I wasn't sure exactly what did it. I definitely had it out in the elements. I had it in the rain. I got a little bit of cherry coke on it. Just a little bit, though, not all that much, so I don't think that's what did it. I don't know what did it, but it definitely died. And it was so easy I just wrote to Remoview. I said, look, my camera died. I've had it less than a year, and I don't know what exactly the warranty is. I don't remember, but it was so easy. They were like, okay, send it back. They were able to replicate the problem, and they sent me a new one right away, like a brand new one in the box and everything. I mean, it was so easy. So I'm really, again, impressed by the company that makes this camera when I've already been impressed by this camera. By the way, this new one, any issues that I had with the first one, like I noticed that it was difficult to turn on and off. I had to be real careful with the switch, with how and when I released this rocker switch to get the thing to turn on. This one, no problems at all. So I think I may have had just a little bit of I don't know if it was a pre-production unit or I don't know what the deal was, but all of my issues have been resolved. So yeah, can't say enough about this thing. So I am going to review the backpack mount, which I'm really glad to have, because while I like using this camera, it is easy to just put around my wrist with its wrist strap. It's still, sometimes I don't want to be carrying it around, but I want it quickly at the ready, and this solves that problem. I also used it on my mountain bike just really briefly before it started raining on this. So I was able to get basically some gimbal footage from mountain biking. So I will be testing that out some more. And then the other things I'm working on are a small studio shoot with the Leica today, and I need to film the review of this thing today too. So I'm going to dive into all the photos. I've looked at a ton of the photos that I've taken, but I'm really going to dive in and really write down some notes on my thoughts on this camera, because I don't want to review it just saying I like it. There's something different about it. I need to be able to verbalize exactly what my thoughts are. So I'll be working on that today because I have to send the thing back tomorrow. And then for the rest of the week, kind of some of the other things I'm working on are I have a new storage and backups solution. It's actually just a backup solution. It's not a initial storage solution. a lot of you have mentioned when I've posted videos in the past about how I do my storage backup and archiving of all of my photos. You've mentioned RAID before, and I had a company called Synology contact me recently and ask me if I wanted to review one of their units or make a video about it, not necessarily review it. So yeah, I actually received it this week. I started getting it set up last night. It's something that's a bit of a lengthy process, so I don't have it fully set up, but yeah, stay tuned for that. That video won't come out for a couple weeks because I need to get the thing set up and like actually use it for a little bit before I review it for you all. Although I say review, it's not going to be like a full-on review because I'm not well versed enough in the nuances of, that kind of tech to really do a full review. What I'm going to do is just share with you how I'm using it. I know enough to use it. I don't know enough to feel like I can do it justice in like a full review. So anyway, there's that. And then the other things I'm working on are the new theme. The new monthly theme came out. It is My September. It's kind of a follow-on, a continuation of My Art August. And yeah, so far so good with that. The other big thing I'm working on this week, I can't believe I forgot, is Bikini 2018. So I did the photos, and now it is time to do the editing and everything. I don't think these are going to take a whole lot of editing, but yeah, I still, obviously I still need to do some editing and do a video and everything for you all. So I'll be doing those things this week, and I think that's about it. The sun is coming up from out behind the clouds, so I got to get off this and I got to get back to my car. So thanks everybody for watching this week. Thanks for your support, and I'll talk to you soon.